Visionaries crippled by blurred vision, trying to make life decisions without proper precision of sight. Much like cataracts not being able to really fully gather the light of what the Most High has written. Left in his volume, stored inside of his tall rooms, but only seekers see. Sharing mysteries with those who dwell in secret places and dwell with him secretly. This is the same place where he shares who we should be. This is the place that we should go often, do so frequently, but instead we have dirty contacts with secrecy and truths untold. And truths distorted. For lack of seeing, missions are aborted and purposes are contorted. Now then our life lens is unclear, absent the point of view of the one who sits high and looks slow and full panoramic scene. So then our perspective is unclear and unclean, even inside of mirrors. The shame and dirt of life has made the mind's eye hard to see clearer. In fact, it leads to irritation. But I tell you, brothers and sisters, that means you need irrigation. Washing in the water of the word. Yes, we have to keep rinsing. Let them do a deep cleansing. Tighten up our defenses. Let them absolve our pretenses. Make a declaration of repentance so that we can see the plans that he mentions. Daily keeping our eyes peeled to see his revelation. Place it before us so often that it becomes our meditation. Let there be no hesitation in our celebration for any occasion that the Most High calls a separation between us and our blindness. Do we have to be reminded of how sin had us in confinement and death was the only pointed assignment? Headed toward the eternal ditch because we decided to party with blind men? Or we were the blind men? But I am, step down before our eyelids, not to commit violence, nor to threaten us, but make corrections to the images in our retinas, to keep us from seeing reckless because we had wicked passions. And the darkness calls us to have very ridiculous attractions, so our God took action. He took the sting like falling our lashes, so we could see him. We could behold him transforming our faces without ever having to have LASIK. Face it, Ben Stein and Visine could never be the replacement to save those dry eyes, because only one eye died to restore proper eyesight to all men. Only one was the atonement for the pressure. Only one was the atonement for the pressure of the blinding weight of sin like glaucoma. Removing the weight that so easily besets us from moment to moment. He is our possessor. Yes, he is our owner. He had the only spindle laced with photon-coated DNA, but he infused us with that blood to regenerate a whole race that was born in that mutated state. I'm talking about blindness. Even when we were grossly farsighted, unaware of the danger that approached us, he brought light into focus. We are brought into worship when we take notice that he gave blind men hope when we were once hopeless. We got our optics, y'all. We got our optics from his adoption that perpetuates topics and discussions of his power, and that leaves us with multiple options. So let me just stop this. I want to make sure you understand. I'm going to summarize so that you got this. I once was blind, but now I see.